Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. So in this video, I would like to make a video about explaining the code on video kajian at our application, which is Bittaqwa app. And let me introduce myself first. My name is Princesa Fakira Ramadhani, and I'm from 9th grade. Okay, let's just begin the video. Okay, so I will explain the code of the XML first, which the menu video kajian first. Okay, so the first code that we use on the XML is we use constraint layout, and these are the default, and the layout width is match parent, and the height is also match parent, and we set the context to the menu video kajian, so this layout will be displayed on the video kajian class. And inside of constraint layout, we gave a toolbar. We gave the ID of the toolbar is toolbar underscore menu underscore video kajian. The ID have a function to give a name of the component and making the component could be called in another class. And toolbar is this one, the orange one. Yeah. And the width of the toolbar is match parent. Sorry. The height is wrap content. And the background is color primary. Here. And then we gave a constraint, which is end-to-end of parent, start to start of parent, top to top of parent. And so end is right, and right is sticking to the parent, and the left is also sticking to the parent, and the top is also sticking to parent. So it making it on top of the layout. Then we gave a navigation icon, which is this one. And we take the image is from the drawable, and the title of the toolbar is video kajian. And we gave a toolbar appearance, which we already put on the XML. Then we gave the text color is white. And because we use a recycle view on this menu video kajian, so we use a recycle view widget, and we will design the item view of the recycle view in another XML. Okay, so we call the recycle view first on the menu video kajian, and we gave the ID, which is recycle view underscore video kajian. The width is match parent, and the height is 0 dp. It's for making it default, so it kind of like wrap content. And we gave a margin top, which is 8 dp. Margin is space outside of the component, and top is at the top of component. And we gave a constraint, which is bottom to bottom of parent, end to end of parent, start to start of parent, and top to bottom of toolbar menu video kajian. So this recycle view placed in the below of the toolbar. Okay, next. I will explain the item row first. Okay. So this is the view of the item row. So this will be the one that will be displayed on the menu video kajian. So this list will show this item. Okay, then inside of the item row video kajian XML, the first code is we use a card view, this white one. Then the width is match parent, the height is wrap content. Then we gave a margin horizontal, which is space outside and in the left and right of the component, which is 16 dp, and we gave a margin bottom, which is space outside and the bottom of the component is 16 dp, and we gave a corner radius, so making the box have like a radius, so it's not really rectangle, so it's like kind of have a circle radius in the end of the card view. And we gave an elevation, which is shadow, as 8 dp. Then inside of the card view, we gave a constraint layout, and the width is match parent, the height is wrap content. Then we gave a margin, 16 dp. And inside of the constraint layout and inside of the card view, we gave another card view for the thumbnail. And because for the thumbnail, I'll give the ID is card underscore thumbnail. And we gave the width as match parent, the height is wrap content. And we also add a corner radius, which is 16 dp. And the constraint is top to top of parent, left to left of parent, and start to start of parent. And also, we gave another constraint layout, which is match parent, and height is match parent. And we gave another component again inside of the constraint layout, which is image view. And we gave the name of the image view is image view item photo, which is the thumbnail. And we gave the width is match parent, and the height is 190 dp. And we take the image from the source or the drawable, and we give a scale type or like alignment is center, and the constraint is top to top of parent, bottom to bottom of parent, end to end of parent, and start to start of parent. Okay, then we close the image view code, and we gave another image view code, which is the play button one, and we give the width is 50 dp, and the height is also 50 dp. And we take the image is from the drawable tool. We also give a constraint, which is top to top of parent, bottom to bottom of parent, left to left of parent, and right to right of parent. Close the code. And also, we add another code, but it's not inside of the card view over here. It's not inside of this, but it's still inside of the top card view. Then, yeah, so there's will be the closing of the constraint layout and card view. Then I add a text view component, and I give the name is text view channel because this text view is for the name of the channel, and the width is match parent, the height is wrap content. And we give a margin horizontal is 8 dp, and the text is whatever you want because it's still on the XML. And yeah, it can be changed on the logic or in the data or in the model. Okay, and we gave the font family is pop and slide. The color is color gray channel. And the constraint is top to bottom of card thumbnail. Then we gave another text view. This one is for the speaker, which was this one, the orange one. And we gave the ID is TV underscore speaker. The width is match parent. The height is wrap content. And inside of the text is Ustad Abdul Rahman. Yeah, you could also use another Ustad. And the color is color primary, which is orange. And the size is 15 SP. Okay. Then the constraint is top to bottom of TV underscore channel. So it's in the bottom of the channel. Then we gave another text view for the title, which is this one. And the ID is TV underscore title. The width is match parent. The height is wrap content. And inside of the text is up to you guys. And the font family is Poppins medium. And the text color was color dark gray. And the size is 16 SP. And the constraint is top to bottom of TV underscore speaker. So yeah, the speaker is so this component is in the below of the speaker. Okay, after we are done, where I will show you the code of the class. Just this one. And because this video kajian using an recycle view, so we need to make the adapter, the data, and the model. Okay, yeah, like that. Okay, I will explain it to you. Okay, so now I will explain the code of the. I forgot to explain the code of the detail video kajian, so I will explain it first. So this XML works when we already click the item that which was on the menu video kajian. So if we click the XML, the item on the menu video kajian, it will go to the detail video kajian. And inside of this detail video kajian, the first code is scroll view. The width is match parent, the height is match parent. And the context that we're going to put it is in the detail video kajian activity class. And we gave a constraint layout, which is match parent and wrap content. And inside of it, we gave component, which for making a YouTube player view. And for this component, we use a plugin that we need to put in Gradle first. And yeah, and we gave the ID of this player video is player_video. The width is mesh for run, and the height is 250 dp. And the autoplay is false because we're not making it autoplay because we want to play it if we already click the play button, right? Then we give a constraint which is end to end of parent, start to start of parent, and top to top of parent. And we gave a text view which is text view channel for making the channel. Wait. Yeah, and we gave the name of the text view is text TV underscore channel is for this one. And the width is 8 dp and the height is for content. And we gave a margin start which is 16 dp, margin top 8 dp, and margin end 24 dp. And we gave the ellipse size n, and the text is whatever you want, but I use YouTube Ustad Abdul Rahman. And we gave a text size which is 15 sp, and the font family is pop and slide, and the lines is only one, so it's not making two lines, and the max lines is also one, and the color is color gray channel, and the constraint is start to start of parent, and to start of IV share, and top to bottom of player video. And we gave another component which is text view. The ID is text view underscore speaker. The width is 0 dp, and the mesh parent is and the height is mesh parent. And we gave the margin start 16 dp, the margin end 24 dp, and ellipse size n. And we gave a font family which is pop and medium, lines 1, text Ustad Abdul Rahman, and max lines is also 1, and the color is color primary, the orange one. And we gave the text size is 15 sp, and the constraint is start to start of parent, and to start of IV share, and top to bottom of TV channel. This code is for this one. And we gave another code for the title. Because it's title, so we gave the ID is TV underscore title. The width is 0. The height is mesh parent. The margin start is 16 dp. Margin end is 24 dp. And we gave a ellipse size which is n. And inside of the text is up to you guys. And the font family is pop and medium. And the lines is 1. The max lines is also 1. And we gave the color is color dark gray, and the text size is 16 sp. And the constraint is start to start of parent, top to bottom of TV speaker, and end to start of IV share. And we gave another image view, which is image view share, which for this one. And the width is 50 dp, and the height is 50 dp, and the end is 24 dp. And we gave a padding which is space inside of the component, which is 14 dp, and the source or the image that we want to take is this one, IC baseline share 34. And the constraint is bottom to bottom of TV title, and to end of parent, top to top of TV channel. Then we gave like a line which is using few component, and we gave the ID is divider, and the width is measurement, the height is 3 dp, and we gave a margin top is 16 dp. And the background is color gray, and the constraint is top to bottom of TV title. Okay, then we gave a last component which is text view, and the name is text view summary, is for the summary of the video, and the width is measurement, the height is for content, and we gave a margin horizontal 16 dp, margin top 13 dp, and the text is whatever you want. And the font family is pop and medium, the text color is color dark gray, and the size is 16 sp. And for the constraint is end to end of parent, start to start of parent, and top to bottom of parent. Okay, then we're going to the recycle view of the video kajian. Okay, so the first step on making a recycle view is we make the model. So I will explain the model first. So model is for making the data into like for explaining all of the data that we want. So this we make like a variable of the data that we want to use in all of the recycle view. So it's like the bowl of the object and data. Okay, and parcelize it for making the data into an object, and so that it can be called in another class. And this data class have a function to showing up of all of the data that we want to take. On this variable thumbnail, why we use integer? Because this integer is the type data for image. Because thumbnail is using an image, so we use integer. And all of the data that are taken from the rest or drawable, it's also using an integer. And why is it 0? Because we want to make it as a default. So we're not setting it on the model, but we need to setting it on a data and also adapter. Okay, and because all of these are a text, so we use string type data, and also it's default, so it's empty first. Then there will be the closing. Yeah. Then the second step is making the data. Okay, now I'll explain the code of the data. So the data have the function to saving all of the data that we want to use. For example, we need the data for the channel video, right? For the name of the channel video. So we put all of the data over here. So it's like the completion of the data. So we put it on the data. That's why the file is not class, but it was an object, because inside of this it's all data. And yeah, and also inside of this there's the data for channel, data for thumbnail, data for speaker, data for title, data for URL, data for summary. And this all is for the data. And we now and the below of it there is a code uh, for setting up the data to the model. So we want to take this data and put it on the model. Okay, so this code is for taking all of the data from this one and the data which is on the model. Then we get this. So we want to take data. So we get. Then we make a file variable which is using array list, because because why we have array list, because the data that we want to use is much. So we need to use array list. Then we take it from video kajian model, right? Then we set up for what position. So because we want to positioning it on the channel video, so we put it position in channel video dot indesize. So indesize is for making up the layout. Then we make the variable that contains all of the data, which is the name is video, and we take it also from the model, video kajian model. So we made a variable for all of it: thumbnail, channel, speaker, title, URL, video, summary, and we setting up the position. Then because we want to show up all of the data, so we add a code which is list add video. This variable already contains all of this, so we just need to call only one variable. Then because we use get, we need to return up the variable that we make over here. Okay, next, the third step of making recycle view is adapter. Okay, so adapter is like a bridge from the data for data and layout to setting up the inside of the list. So it's like the bridge and the connector of it. Then this code is for calling up all of the model, calling up the adapter, and calling up the list view holder. And the first step in this adapter is making the on-page view holder. This code is for setting up the layout and for calling all of the ID. So because we want to put this on the put this code is on the item row. So yeah, we set up the layout, then we call for the ID that we want to put. And the second step is making the list view holder. So we need to list up all of the component that we want to use on the layout. Then we call for the ID because we want to use image, TV, and others. So we need to make a variable and call it with using ID. So this is the code because image with image photo have a type data is image right. So we use it image view, not text view. But if it's text view, then the type data is also text view. And because we want to search it by ID, so we need to use item view, define view by ID, then we call for the ID over here. So this variable is for calling up all of the ID from the layout. Okay, next, the third step is counting up all of the data that we want to show. And this code is really simple because it's only using one code, which is return the data, then we use size for counting all of the data. And the fourth step is for showing up the data that we already decided. So because we already setting up the layout, we already call for the component, so we need to showing up all of the data that we already make on the top one. It's on bind view holder, and we make a variable, and we take this variable, then we make the position. And this code is for the text. So setting up the text because text view is text, then we put it on the video channel. This text view channel is for the video that channel. Then same with the others, and this one is for the code for the image, and glide is for setting up the the image data, and load is for what data that we want to show, and into is for routing it to the item row. Okay, so this is the code for the image, and next the code for if the item view is clicked. So if the item view is clicked, it will change position, change class to detail video kajian activity. And because there's some data that we want to take from the menu video kajian activity to detail video kajian activity, so we need to use intent with extra. So extra means taking data from another class to another class. Yeah. Then we take the detail video kajian activity, and we also take the extra one. Then if we already taking up the data from the previous class to detail video kajian, then we start the activity, which is intent activity. Okay, the last step is the detail video kajian activity. Okay, next to the detail video kajian activity. So this class is for this XML. Because we are to make the detail video kajian activity.xml, so we need to make the logic too, right? So we make the logic for this XML. Wait, kind of lagging. Okay, while waiting, I will explain the code of the detail video kajian activity. As I already said in the adapter, because we want to take the data from another activity or XML that which is different, so we need to make an extra. So we add a component object, which is inside of the component object. It consists a cons file, which is extra video kajian, and yeah. Then we start our code, which is we setting up our binding first, because if you want to take something from the layout, we need to use binding, because yeah, the plugin that we use is needing binding. So yeah, we set up the binding first. Then we make a variable which is video. So this variable is for calling up the data from model to the detail. This is the variable which we make the variable name is video. Then we use intent and we get the parseable extra. So yeah, extra is mean that we're taking up data from another XML, right? Then we take it from video kajian model and to extra video kajian as a video kajian model. Then we made a function inside of the class which is init view, and because we want to set up the video variable, so inside of it is video, and the function is this. Okay, so this code is for setting up or showing the video YouTube and detailed video kajian. So we use some plugin or Gradle to showing up the YouTube player. So yeah, this is the code, and this code is for showing up the video kajian on the layout player XML. This one, and it's already the default of the code. But we need to, because we want to show it, so we need to call for the ID of the player. Then for this one is for more like for playing up the video, but this one is only for showing up the video. Yeah. Then yeah, is for setting up the video that we want to show. The video that we want to show is from the URL video, which is from the, where is it? From the model, right? Then wait. Then it starts second with 0f. Okay. And this one is for showing up the video YouTube. Then we want to list up all of the data from to the text itself. So because we use for text, which is channel, speaker, summary, and title, then we need to positioning up on their own uh, text. So because the channel is, as you guys still remember, that in the XML is still empty, so we need to positioning up the one that we've already made on data and model to the detailed video kajian. So yeah, this code is for that, and this code is for making the share feature on the detailed video kajian. So the code is this. So when the IV share is clicked, then we send intent. Intent is mean change. Then because we want to share, not to change position from a class to another class, so we take an action, which is action send. Do you guys know like an action send? If you guys want to share some video, there's some like a small one, and there's a lot of app that we want to share like that. Then we put extra, which is the extra text. Extra means to call up the data from previous one, right? So we put all of the extra, which is this one. So this code is for if you want to share the video, and the video is with this one, the judul one, and from what channel, from link what, and yeah, this is the extra, and the type is text or plain. And after we've done setting it up, so we just start the activity. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you all for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.